Well, it is Monday morning, the start of a new week, and there's already new changes in the trees. It is about 60 degrees, 10:30, and just beautiful, beautiful blue skies. So I am on my 2-mile walk to begin this lovely week, and I hope you all are having a good start. There's not a whole lot planned this week, so I will be doing a lot of drawing, and that will be just fun. Tomorrow's my retired teachers meeting, and I think I'm going to bring you along for some of it if I can. Sometimes it's kind of hard to film. I am the historian, and I do have duties that I need to do in taking photographs of everything that's going on. So I don't know how much I'll get, but we'll see. The outfit of the day and the table layout perhaps at the brunch. My job is already done. I had brunch last month, so I am free for the rest of the year until May. So I'm going to go in, get ready. I've already swiffered the floor. Oops, sorry about the wind. When I get up to this point, it gets a little windy because we don't have the protection of the trees. So anyway, swiffered, did some laundry. I'm going to go in and get ready, and I guess I will begin my drawing and painting journey, which I'm looking forward to. So come along with me this week for a few little adventures. Things really won't get more interesting until the end of the week when Suzanne comes home. We have a nail appointment on Saturday, and we are hoping for many estate sales. As you can see, the leaves have begun their fall. We've had quite a bit of wind, so we're not going to get to see as much of the color as we usually do, but it's still quite pretty. So my husband's supposed to come home today and mow, so that will remove some of the leaves until next week. All right, so let's go get started with our day. Well, good morning. It is now Tuesday, and this is the morning that I go to my retired teachers meeting. And so I've got about 15 minutes or so before I leave. We have a voting in Texas today on several amendments, so I need to brush up on those again real quick before I go, because I will be going to vote today in that proposition, whatever it is. There's like 17 propositions. So I thought I'd quickly show you my outfit. This is all from the Riley Girls Boutique, not the pants. The pants are from Talbot's. And my shoes, I just love these shoes. They're actually little booties, and I don't wear them very often. They're from Gianni Bini, I think is how you say that, GB. And I don't wear them very often because I just don't like my feet covered up. I'm always so hot, my feet are hot, but it's a little chilly today, so being out and about, and I'll only be there about 2 hours or so, and so I thought I would dress fairly warmly. So anyway, here is my outfit for the day. I will step back in just a minute and show you the whole thing, but the only thing I don't like about this vest is it makes me look like I've got my football uniform on, but I need to wear it because I bought it. Anyway, I think it's kind of cute. It ties on the sides, and then this is just a little leopard print pink shirt. It's a long tunic, which I love. Again, these are Talbot's jeans. Here's my Gianni Bini booties. And I like for them to show because they have the cutest little top to them. So I rolled my jeans slightly so that you could see those. But anyway, that is my outfit for today. This is also jewelry that I'm wearing, a ring that my sister-in-law gave me, a state jewelry bracelet, of course my wedding ring, my Apple Watch. This is my Tory Burch band, my necklace that my husband gave me many years ago. It's a little diamond necklace, and it's pear-shaped like my wedding ring, so it's very special to me. Just some really simple earrings, hoops with little dangles on them, and that is my outfit jewelry that's going to accompany my outfit. So off we go very soon. Okay, I am home from my meeting, and I had several errands to run. I had to go to Ace Hardware and pick up, I think they're called, is it aerator or spigot or something like that. Anyway, when I was cleaning my faucets the other day, the little screen came off of the aerator. This is my old one. I think this is not that interesting, but anyway, so I got one to replace it, and we'll go try it out in a minute and see if it works. And there were just too many people today at the meeting, so it's really hard to get, especially videos. I can show you a couple of pictures of the brunch table, but it's kind of hard to get a video of a meeting, especially when there's so many people there that they probably don't want to be specifically in my videos. But anyway, I'll show you a sampling of what we had. It was very, very good. We had a pumpkin roll, a cookie, some blueberry bread, sausage balls, pigs in a blanket, except they're the little mini sausages, kind of like I fixed the other day with our chili. And then egg casserole. And then one of the ladies that made the sausage biscuits had some preserves, and she said, my husband and I cannot eat these, so if you want to take them home and eat them, bring me back the jar. I said, oh sure. So fresh, I don't know if this is strawberries, maybe strawberry jam. I mean, it is really, really good. So I ate it with the sausage balls because I'm not real fond of sausage, and that kind of made it taste good. We had a speaker today that talked about safety, especially during holiday meals. So she had some handouts to talk about, and it was really, really good. She works for the 4-H in Texas. There's something called 4-H, and it's the part of the government that teaches kids to show pigs and cattle and things like that, and then they teach them how to cook and all that kind of stuff. So she was the 4-H representative, and she came and gave us these and cute little handouts to talk about safety, like when you're doing a turkey, the thawing, the cooking, and the storing, and the reheating, and then some other information that was really, really good. So that was our speaker. And then she also brought us a thermometer to check meat, and 2 cutting boards. One red for meat and one green for vegetables. So I thought that was really, really nice. And they bend so that when you get through cutting whatever you're doing, you can easily scoop it into whatever casserole or whatever kind of thing you're trying to fix. So I thought that was really, really nice. And then I had to go vote. So I got my voting done. We had 17 propositions to vote on, so I got that done. I had to go get my sticker. So I got that paid for, $74. We used to have to go get an inspection, and they have since taken that out. So no more inspection. You just go get your sticker to put on your car for another year. And mine always falls in November. And I thought I would show you briefly the book that I work on for my retired teachers. I don't know if you're interested in seeing it, but it takes quite a bit of my time in May and June to get it together. So I took it, let the ladies see it one more time, and I'll probably put it up. And it's just, that's just part of the, we have the officers, and then we have people who have different jobs, and one of mine, of course, is being the historian. So this is what the book looked like. So this is the front cover, and I have reaps on here to represent each of these names for 24-25, and this was for conferences that we went to. And so I start my book with the officers, and then I have a page that shows just kind of a overall of all of the people who participated in the brunches. And then these are the officers and chairs. And then I go with September, and I do the invitation to come to the meeting, the things that went on that day with the brunch and the hostesses. And then if we had any special guests, and this time it was our superintendents and principals from each of the schools. We also do a cookie distribution to all of the campuses for the beginning of school in September. And then I have the notes from the secretary. And then we go to October and the brunch and what they had. I usually take a picture of the table and everybody getting their brunch plates done. And then special guests. We had flu shots that day if you wanted to take a flu shot. And then the secretary notes. And this was the fall conference last year. And Tim Lee is a speaker at the conference. He's really important in the state of Texas for working for teachers and getting a lot of things done for us. And then the people who attended. And they have door prizes at the conference, and our group usually wins a lot of the door prizes, so I always take pictures of them. And then comes November, the brunch, and just I kind of try to go with the theme of the month. And then special guests, if we had one. Last year, a lady who did some painting techniques came. That was very interesting. And again, we had to vote last year. And then the secretary notes, and I had an extra page, so I just put in a little calendar of important things for that part of the month. And then December, the hosts for that brunch, what they brought. Special guests, we had kids from the elementary come and sing for us. That's always really cute. So I thought little cookies would go with the little kids. And just things that went on. The secretary notes once again. And then January. This was mine last year. This is what I had to do. This was our brunch table last year. I did it with a lady. Two of us did this. And things that went on at the meeting. Secretary notes again. And then we come to February. There was only one hostess. I hated that she was by herself. I can't remember if she had anybody help her. But she was by herself, bless her heart. And she did the brunch then. We had special guests come talk about insurance. And then secretary notes. And then in March, we go to a different town that's near us. There's 3 or 4 towns that are in our not district, but the part of us that represents this area, I should say. And so the lady that did the program talked about her parish and how it got started. There's a lot of Catholic people in that part of that town. So she shared that information. And then, of course, the secretary notes. And each time we have somebody that wins the door prize, and I always put their picture on the secretary notes. I forgot to show that on the other ones, but anyway. And then the spring conference was actually held in Austin. So 2 representatives from our group went and did what they call a day at the Capitol. And so she sent me pictures, and I was able to use those to put into the book. And then April. This is what April looked like. 2 ladies that did the brunch. And what went on that day. And then the secretary notes. I have a lot of fun doing this, really. And then in May, there was a funeral. And so they canceled the meeting, and we did not have the May meeting. So I just put a couple of things too for remembrance. And then we have officers, committee chairs. This is where I call it the yearbook. Members from where we live. and then I just go in alphabetical order, put everybody's picture in as if it was a yearbook. They don't really like it, but I think it's important. It's part of, being there. And then people who weren't there or were not pictured are listed. And then if there's any thank you notes, I stick those in the back of the book for remembrance in that way. And then the back cover looks like this. So that is my duties that I work on at the end of the year. So, a lot to do. I think I'm going to go put the sticker on the car, and then it is so beautiful out. I may go walk, even though it's almost 1 o'clock. It's really noon if you look at our time change. So, I may go walk because it's really nice. And yeah, I have accomplished a lot this morning. We got a lot done. All right. Good morning. It is Friday, and yesterday was a very, very rough day, and I will share with you because I've told you many times on my channel I not only share the good, but also sometimes not so good and the sad. So yesterday morning, my husband texted me early, and he said, "I'm sorry, I have some bad news." He walks to work most days unless it's really chilly. And he said Oreo was down in the ditch near the neighbors just across from our alley. And he didn't know if she'd been run over. In what way she was hurt, I don't know. But my precious little beautiful black and white cat is gone. And as you can imagine, I am completely devastated. She chose us 3 years ago. If you want to see that little journey story, I have an earlier video from about 3 years ago. She adopted us. She came to me. She brought her little family under our deck, and the rest is history. Her little family that she had is at my sister's home. They are wild, though. They are farm cats, and I think they're very, very happy. Oreo was one of the joys of my day. Part of it was knowing that I guess I sort of trained her because she was very feral when she came. Wouldn't let me get near her for such a long time. And then magically, and I don't know, sometimes I think the Lord wants you to have animals too. He blessed me with this little blessing. And I honestly thought it would be a lot longer than this because she was so cautious. When I was out in the front working in the yard, man, if a car came by, she darted in towards the house. So knowing that she was across the alley at our neighbor's home and in that ditch area just made me think that she was crossing the street maybe and going to the field, and I didn't know anything about it. You don't know what they do at night or during the times when they're not in your backyard. And she was an outdoor cat. I wasn't interested in having an indoor cat at this time. But so smart, I thought. So I spent most of the day yesterday just bawling. And we have a little gray cat that my husband likes who has been visiting. And why, I don't know, because like I said, Oreo was fixed, but I don't know anything about the cat world, animal world. But he would come around and lay in the house, eat the food. So anyway, when she was gone yesterday, I just left the food out. And I just thought I would see the next morning if the food was gone. And it was. So I guess Dusty, I have named him Dusty because he looks like dust. Okay. I don't know that there will be a story there because he is super, super feral. My husband has gotten him to come within about 8 to 10 feet, but he's not real friendly with me. Perhaps because I shooed him away when he started coming around earlier. But my husband kind of shamed me and said, animals have problems too. He's coming around because he's hungry, so he would leave food out for him. But you know that I've talked about Oreo all the time. Sorry. She was literally the sunshine in my world. Animal-wise, not people-wise. My sunshine is my daughter. And she'll be coming home later today. We have a busy day tomorrow. She has a nail appointment. I will have a pedicure. And then there's a special show at the Civic Center. It's called Christmas Roundup. And it is a every year, huge deal. It's all the businesses around town and in surrounding areas. They come and bring their stuff and sell for the Christmas season. So we're going to go do that. It's always really, really crowded. So I don't know how much I can share, but we'll do what we can. So just sharing that news, and really, really sad that I'm not going to get to share little Oreo anymore because she was pretty special. All right, so when I went for my, I couldn't believe it. So I went to the trash and I looked down where my neighbors live, across and I saw her laying on the side, and I thought, okay, well, let me get dressed and we'll go take care of her. And just a minute. When I got dressed and went back out, she wasn't there. So I don't know if the neighbors had already picked her up, or we have a really good pound animal control truck but I just can't believe she would be picked up that quickly, because it was only like maybe an hour and a half from when I had seen her. I don't know. You always kind of wish for miracles, that somebody picks her up and maybe she wasn't really gone and maybe they were helping her. My husband, it was dark and he couldn't see, and I'm sure it shocked him and hurt him, so I don't know that he leaned down to see if she was alive. I don't know. I'm assuming that he thought she was gone, but in your wild thoughts, you think, what if somebody took her in? What if they helped her? What if they took her to the vet? What if? And she would come romping up like she always did. We can do that, can't we? It's the human thing. We think about miracles. All right, so anyway, I had gone to the store quickly. I needed to get something to accompany what I made yesterday. Since Suzanne was coming home, we're going to have a leftover, I call it a naked relleno. I got that name from one of the food trucks that come here. They serve a chili, and they just put hamburger meat on top of it and cheese and sauce, and it's really good. So I've adopted that name, and I have made naked rellenos with no crust, So I told her we had that left. I thought it needed the salad, and I thought could make some avocado toast. She loves that. So anyway, that's what I went to the store for, and I needed to pick up some mail. And I have 3 things that I'm going to share with you that came, and these are things that I've been eyeing, and I'll share with you what I've got. One of the things that came that I ordered because they were having this big special was DHC. DHC is a beauty company, originally located in Japan, but I believe they have a company offset, whatever you call it, in America, in California. So years ago, a review of the DHC products, and I have been using their products for well over 20 years, especially the makeup remover. It is just out of this world fantastic. And I do enjoy some of their other products as well. So things were on sale and an extra percentage off because I am a DHC member. And so I thought I would order it this time while they were having this sale. So I'll show you what I got. How it comes boxed. And this is the thing that I'm telling you is the best stuff in the world. If you've never heard of it, they are now, the company is in Ulta. So if you've never seen it or heard of it, go check it out. The deep cleansing oil is probably what made me stick with the company this long. It removes makeup and eye makeup like as if you've never had any on, and it's very gentle. One thing I like about their company, it is based on, it has a lot of natural olive oil in it, hence the name Deep Cleansing Oil. And I can open this up and show you what it looks like, or I could go get, this one is a special for Christmas. It's got a decorated container, which is not that, it's not that big a deal. I don't think I'll open it. I'll go get my old one and show you what it looks like. But yeah, this is the thing. I've never used this, but I am getting out of my makeup mist, and I thought I would give this one a try. Super Collagen Supreme Mist. Again, these were on sale, and I'm sure it will be great. In fact, it may be one that I just completely go to since I'm getting out of my end of makeup misting serum. So I think that will be really good. These 2 things, I got 2 of them because they are so wonderful. These are their lip creams, and again, I'll show you with the one that I already have. They are good for your lips, but you're going to pass out when I tell you where else I use them. And that is under my eye, because they're so moisturizing, and on my worry line between my eyebrows. When I'm going somewhere. I don't do it all the time, but like if I'm getting really made up for the day or something, I use these for that reason, as well as for lips. And then these come in a 3-pack. It is their white soap. It makes the most beautiful lather, and I mix this with my Bath & Body scented gels because this has no scent. Therefore, it doesn't interfere with your, if you like, the Bath & Body scented shower gels. It's made with olive oil and olive leaf extract. So, everything's based on olive something. And so, yes, I got the 3-pack of these, and they're not that expensive, y'all. They're like $13, I believe, for 3 of them. I don't know if it's going to say on my receipt, but I can look at it. And then because I ordered these things, I got to pick one travel size product free. And this is their concentrated eye cream. And I've had it before, and yes, I travel with it, and it works really well. Probably in place of the lip cream, but yes, it's very, very nice. So, travel size it is, and that's what I got. I don't think this receipt has any of the Nope, none of the prices. So I can't tell you exactly what it is, but when you order it, if you like $75, and if you get on their email list, sometimes they'll have a free shipping offer. And I washed my hair this morning. Sorry, that's why I can't keep messing with it because it's kind of straggly. You can get free shipping on that. Okay, let me go show you the products that I already have out. Here is the deep cleansing oil, and I still have way over 3/4 of this bottle left, but I do not want to get out of it. It's a nice, generous size, and it even looks like olive oil, doesn't it? But it has a slight scent, but nothing that's offensive. And I just pump 2 or 3 drops in my palm and rub it on my skin, my face, before I get in the shower, and let it sit for just a minute, and it beautifully removes everything. It's not drying, and it washes off really well, and I cannot say enough good about the Deep Cleansing Oil by DHC. And then here is the lip balm, and it too has that olive oil color to it, and it rolls up, you know, just like a lipstick would, and it lasts a pretty long time. It's very, very nice. But those are the 2 products that I'm super sold on at this time. There have been other products through the years that I've used from DHC, but these 2 I cannot live. I told y'all I have not been in the mood for decorating for Christmas. By now I probably would have already had it up, but I just haven't felt that Christmassy spirit. I think it's because we've been 80 degrees and I just can't get in the mood with 80-degree temperatures. So we're sporting another Cozy Season t-shirt. This came from Buc-ee's, the one purchase new that I made this year. So we're gonna do pumpkin shirts for a little bit longer. All right, let's see what else I purchased. This came in the mail. I had ordered from Casely. These are the cases that I've been using on my iPhones for probably 5 or 6 years. And occasionally they have some deals. They might have a percentage off or something like that. But the other day they were buy one, get one free, and I jump on that because these cases are anywhere from $35 to $55, depending on if you get the MagSafe, which I always do. I want that magnetic, thing where I can use a charger if I want to. And so the company is Casely. I can't show you the one that I have on my phone right now. I could pop in a picture real quickly of the pumpkins for this season. But since Christmas will be coming soon, I decided that I wanted a gingerbread house. Seems like gingerbread houses are really popular. I've been watching Kyle Paulo and Casey, and they have decorated with nothing but gingerbread houses, and that has put me so much in the mood for gingerbread. So I chose this one, and the buy one get one free offer. I chose this one for spring. I love hydrangeas, and of course they're blue, and that just fit my style exactly. So those will be things that will be coming up soon to use in the future. I usually get probably maybe no more than 4 cases at a time, because I never know when my husband's going to change me, which he did recently from the 16 to the 17. So I had like 4 or 5 cases that I put on eBay and POSHMARK that I need to get rid of. They were barely used, y'all. So if you need an iPhone 16 Pro Max, check out my POSHMARK and eBay, and I can make deals. We'll go even lower than the price that I asked for on those. So that was one order. Another label on this to tell you where it's from, but I had ordered 2 things from this place. Is called Vintage Leopard, and they're located out of Canadian Texas. And they had a fire a couple of years ago, but have since restarted their company. And I used to really, really like them. I've had a little trouble the past couple of times getting my orders. So I'm not sure that I would recommend, but if you want to see some cute clothes and you think you want to take a chance, they do have some really cute items. Sorry, Vintage Leopard. But I will always give you a try, but we just kind of had trouble this time. I had ordered this company called Texas True, and they were cardigans that people are no longer buying. They're the t-shirt cardigans, and they look so cute over the Texas True t-shirts. Now, this t-shirt that came is not a Texas True, but I do have several Texas True pumpkin t-shirts, Christmas t-shirts. No, they're just really good. Check out Texas True if you're ever interested in really good quality t-shirts. So when I checked out, one of the cardigans that I ordered was a mauve and white stripe. The other one was gray. And something popped up. Of course, you know they're always going to try to get you for something else. So a mauve t-shirt popped up that had pumpkins on it. I thought, oh, okay, I'll add that to my order because that will go with the mauve, pink and white striped cardigan. So the cardigans came about a week after I ordered them, which was back in September, end of September. I think it was September 30th. And then the t-shirt, it didn't come. And it didn't come. And it didn't come. I sent emails, and then I finally remembered that I had her number from a previous experience that I'd had that had gone awry. So I found her number and texted her and said, I'm sorry, I got the 2 items. I still haven't received the t-shirt. And of course she emails back or texts back and says, well, I show that I've sent it. And I said, I'm just telling you I didn't get it. So anyway, she sent it out, and I got it in the mail finally today, and this is what it looks like. It is pumpkins, and I think that it will be just fine to wear through Thanksgiving, through the November season. And I love what it says, for everything there's a season, and that comes from the Bible. And yeah, I need to put that on my description box, inspiration. I always put a Bible verse on the inspiration part. Please check those out when you look at my channel. I spend quite a bit of time on the description box, and I always have a scripture there as well as at the end of my videos. So check it out. Anyway, I think this will go beautifully with the cardigan. Let's go take a look. Here is the Texas True cardigan, and it is very long. It has pockets. And like I said, not many people are wearing them anymore, but I am. So anyway, and yes, this mauve t-shirt, that is going to be so cute together on cool days in November. Now, cold days, this won't work. It's too thin. But if we have some 70, 80 degree temperatures in November, that's going to be, yes, y'all, that's going to be so cute. I'm so glad it came and that she believed me that I did not receive it. So that's going to be perfect to wear for these November days that will be a little bit warmer. All right, that is my order. So if you've followed my channel for a while, you know that one of my vices, and I will admit it, is clothing. I love clothes, I always have. I told you it's probably due to the fact that when I was growing up, clothes were minimal. And so after teaching and having my own money, I probably foolishly bought way too many clothes and still do. It's just, you know, I don't really do much of anything else that spends money. So forgive me, I love clothes. By the way, Casely and DHC has very prompt shipping. So when you order something, you're going to get it within a week or less. So that's a pretty good thing too. All right, next order of business today, I need to work on these nails. I do not get my nails done at the salon anymore because I used to get the dip powder and it was just tearing up my nails. So I do my own, but I let them do my toes. And I'll show you what I'm snacking on. New little organic shop downtown, which is very unusual for this small town. And they had pistachios and organic sprouted pumpkin seeds. So I've been having about, I would say, 1/3 of a cup of these mixed together. Oh, probably 3 or 4 times a week, 2 or 3, I don't know. Anyway, I've heard that pumpkin seeds are really good for you. So that's going to be my little snack while I go work on my This is my nail paraphernalia. I got this little bag at a craft show one time. The little girl was making these, and I thought she did such a good job on them. They're actually supposed to go into a binder, but I just loved what it looked like. So anyway, all of my tools are in here, and then the polish that I've been using lately, I keep in this, it's actually a sandwich box, but I've turned it into, or some type of food container box. Anyway, I've turned it into a nail polish keeper. And then my bigger box is this one. This one is the one that has all my colors. I don't have just an enormous amount of colors, but I need to look and see what I want to do next, because I've been doing orange. That is what is on my toes right now. Orange for the autumn season. But now I need to switch to what I might do for November, December. So let me get this figured out. Well, when in doubt, how about do one of each? And I know this has been popular. People have been doing a different color on each nail. So I really kind of wanted a burgundy color. That seems to be the color of the season, but I don't have burgundy. So I have red, but not burgundy. So I had this chocolate color that I really enjoyed this time. And this color has kind of a purplish cast to it. And then of course this I think is always good for any time of year. This is kind of a teal color. And then this one's sort of goldish, has a gold cast to it. And then silver. So I may do pinky, ring finger, middle finger, or I could switch that. Let's make the ring finger stand out. Okay, pinky, ring finger, middle finger, pointer, and thumb. And then I'm going to do a little crisscross like I've been doing with maybe this color of a crisscross on the silver on my thumb. So I also need to give my nails a trim because this one seems to split all the time. I take biotin and collagen combined in one tablet, but I don't know. I don't know that it really helps my nails that much. So let me get started on this and we'll see what I end up with. She's safely home.
Hi.
It's about 7 p.m.
I'm very tired.
and it's very dark.
Very dark.
Yes, but we are glad she's home. Nice and safe. Tomorrowland, huh?
Yeah.
Tomorrowland.
I'm in Disney mood.
We are having a very simple supper tonight. Leftover naked chili rellenos, some Hickory Farms specialty meats and cheeses, avocado toast, more toast, a nice salad, chips, and this wonderful, this is called chili relleno salsa, and it comes from the pecan shed close to Wichita Falls, Texas, and I'm telling you, it is wonderful. As well as the peach barn. It's close, it's kind of in between here in Dallas, and it is fantastic. So we're going to have kind of a variety of things. It is Saturday. Suzanne and I are off to the city. She's doing her nails, I'm doing my toes, and we are ready to go to Christmas Roundup, which is a traditional shopping experience at the Civic Center. And we will probably go over to that as soon as we get through here at the nail salon. So I'm getting ready to go in. We finished our breakfast of Starbucks egg and Gruyere egg bites and a little pumpkin loaf. We just share those. And so I'm gonna head on in and get this done.
Well, she was 17 November 21st. The 20th, and then she turned in December.
We are finished with nails and toes, and we are ready to go. We thought to the roundup, but we couldn't find a parking place. It is terribly busy, so we're going to go to estate sales and then have a little bite of lunch and then go back, see if it kind of settles down. It was crazy busy.
That Disney crazy.
It was Disney crazy. So let's go do the first estate sale. All right, this is kind of a duplex area, and this is what it looks like. Very interesting area.
This bathroom's really cute inside. Vintage. Excuse me. Hell's Dollar. Cleaning products.
I am loving this. I didn't think I would, but I do.
Excuse me.
$15. Donnybrook. And it's really pretty.
So we are trying on vintage jackets. This one would be so cute at a concert. But it's a medium. Too small.
Okay, this is a little Crown Victoria casserole dish. Definitely needs some cleaning, but it's really cute. And here's what's going on out here. We've already found some things and put them in a stash, so we'll show later what we've gotten. Okay, this is the patio area, and Suzanne has found some treasures.
Oh, we're
This might be as a gift. Look how cute that would be. Huh?
It's not broken, is it? No, well. Just call me Brad Pitt on Ocean's 11.
We found a bunch of treasures at that one. It was really good.
It was such a good sale.
Half price day. So we are hungry. We had to go to the restroom. So we are in the Walgreens parking lot, just like we always do. And we got...
Bet you can't guess.
I haven't had Chick-fil-A in 3 weeks. So yeah, it's time for Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a little snack, maybe do the other estate sales, and then we'll head back out to Christmas Roundup.
And hopefully
And
find a parking
hope
spot.
that it's not so busy.
Don't you?
Okay.
Right now we are going in circles, but look at the beautiful trees. Foliage has started.
Oh, look at that one. Oh man, every color. Wow, even a little bit of raspberry.
So
61.
we are
Cornell, yeah.
trying to figure out our next location.
Well, that one was closed. That one is done.
The one that we were going to was closed. They were all shut down for the day.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And this one's a little bit further away. Excuse me, 15 minutes. Okay, here we go. 15 minutes away. And look at the trees. The reds and the golds and the lime green and the orange and raspberry and mulberry and it's just, oh goody, I'm gonna have to go left. Oh, that's interesting. The other estate sale was was closed down, and this is our next one. It's a moving estate sale. My guess is $465, and Suzanne said three. What? 365.9. There's two here. That one's an open house. Huh. I've always wanted to go into an open house. I thought that'd be kind of fun. Because in my mind, I'm thinking I would like to live in the city someday, so I don't have to drive to all these appointments.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess that they've got to stay with the cabinets.
How do you like the wallpaper?
Very old.
Here's some plates. Those are cute.
It's got felt on the
I
bottom.
wonder if you...
Probably have to be commercial.
Yeah. Oh, I just love these. They make a really good trivet. But look, it's got some of the color, the discoloring. Oh shoot, because that would have been something I would have liked. That's a pretty little dish. Oh,
Not really.
a little depression glass, but she's not impressed.
I know. Well, they made it there with no issues, so I'm hoping. And it's a direct
Here's the back area. This is an enclosed porch, and then the exterior. I still think that would be nice to have a covered something or other. That's nice. This port or tiled
And there's your fan.
area. Yeah, I like that.
horses and the dogs and everything else. He is with Seth's stepmom. Yeah.
Boo, not
Nothing
good.
there.
Nothing there. I mean, nothing. Well, we may do our things that we wanted to do on that street and do Ulta
Oh, yeah.
and Old Navy, and then go ahead and go out and try it again.
Try it again.
Yeah, okay. Pretty trees. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, that's cute. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful trees. All right, so you heard our guesses on this house, and Suzanne looked it up, and it is
300,000 even.
300 even. Boy, I was way too high. After you went in, though, it was old, very old. Not much to take a photo
Wallpaper,
of, particularly. Yeah, wallpaper wasn't
Lots of
good.
updating.
Major updating.
Carpet needs to go.
Definitely. Are going into Ulta for something that I'm looking forward to buy for Christmas. So we'll take a little jaunt in here real quick. This is Ulta. Now we're going to try Old Navy. There's something in here that we're going to look at. Was it pajamas?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to see if they have Disney pajamas. No, I don't want flannel. And these are cute. But I'm not sure if I want flannel. I don't know how much they are. See if I can find it. There we go. $29.99. I don't know. I don't want flannel. There's some more. I still think they are kind of a flannel, but they're really cute. Those are cute. And are they $29.99? Wait a minute. PJ pants for adults. Are they $8? Look, that sign says
Yeah,
$8.
I think so.
We got lucky. We came back at 3:30 to the Civic Center, and it is much better. In fact, we got lucky and got a very close parking spot. So let's see what day. Here we are. This is how giant it is, and it takes up 2 sections of the Civic Center. So we're not going to take any more pictures because it's just too difficult to get the pictures. All right, here we go. the store quickly.
I thought you said you weren't going to the store.
We might. It is 10 o'clock. We finished our meal. We didn't show it. It's just Mexican food, you know, so we didn't show that.
I
But
have nothing between my teeth.
anyway, we're in our comfies. We're back in what we had on yesterday just because we're finishing the evening. So we thought we would share with you our haul that came from Ulta, Old Navy, and
Estate
then
sale.
estate sales, and then what we found at Christmas Roundup. I wish I could have taken more pictures. It's just so difficult to take photos
Crazy.
or
Had to-
videos in a place where there's just a lot of people. But got you a little snip of it, and so let's see what we got.
Okay, so since it was way too busy to go in the morning to our Christmas Roundup craft show, we decided to detour and go to an estate sale. So at the estate sale, I got this cute little cactus with spoon to do your salsa, dip, queso, whatever you want to put in there, along with the cute little basket. And I thought about doing like a Christmas basket for my coworker and do like a little jar of salsa and this and something else to go along with it.
Do you remember how much it was?
$3,
$3. That is a steal.
$5,
$5 for the basket.
$10 for the, oh my gosh, what was
Milk
it?
glass.
Yeah, Imperial milk glass.
And was it
Frost
20?
base.
So then you had to pay 10?
Yeah.
That is beautiful. I really didn't look at it close up. That is gorgeous. I like that.
I like it a lot. Like I do flowers. But maybe I can figure something out cute. I thought about getting like some fake pearl necklaces and drape it out of the base.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Even fake flowers would be
Or
okay.
fake flowers. Yeah, bouquet. Go
Yeah.
to Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Next we went to Ulta, and I had originally went in just to get some mascara, maybe some brow liner, which I didn't get because I thought, I still have what I have. And Mom ran into this at the Tarte area of Ulta, and I had my mascara in my hand. And I said, oh, well, I could get all of this and my mascara and have, travel makeup.
So you get 2 different palettes, and we don't want to take them out right now,
And
but
it was
$59.
$59.
2 different shadow palettes, 2 different mascaras. There we go. That shows it. 2 different mascaras and 2 lip things. Is that what those are?
Yeah, lip.
A lip plump.
Well, two.
Are they
lip
both
plump.
lip plumps?
One for the brown, one for the rosy.
Oh, okay. But I thought the palette colors were, not outrageously weird.
And originally it was like for like a Christmas or birthday
Yeah.
gift, but
Yeah.
I got it for myself.
So did I. I got one too because I thought that was a good deal because you get 6 different products that would, the mascara, if you went and bought the mascara, it'd be $20 some odd.
Yeah, it was almost 30.
See? So 6 things for $60, 59.
So worth it.
Yeah.
And let's see, then when we decided to actually go to the craft show, we ran into this booth vendor who had Western wear, and Mom and I both fell in love with this jacket. It's just so cute on. So it's very
Southwesty,
Southwestern,
oversized.
oversized. The girl that was wearing it actually was wearing like a mini skirt with boots up to here and a tank underneath the jacket. But you can put shirts underneath it too.
Yeah, it's got plenty of room. You could put it over what you have on.
Yeah.
couldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's
My
It's
jersey
that
would be a little bit
little,
goofy,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I can try it on.
Of all the things I saw today, this was one of my favorites that I thought
Me too.
for the value wise. So it was, remember,
64,
64.
I think.
See, look how cute.
But just for
Do a little twirl.
cold weather
Yeah,
and cute little outfit.
yeah. Or just an over jacket, just to have an over
Just
jacket.
to have an over jacket on cold nights.
Yeah. I just thought it was really cute.
Oh, that was cute too.
You know what else it reminds me of?
And it has pockets.
Yahoo! You know what else it reminds me of?
What?
Johnny Was.
Oh yeah,
Because it's got the embroidery.
it does.
Because
And
Johnny
the colors
Was, yeah, had some embroidered denim jackets.
too. Yeah, it even has
An inside?
inside pockets.
What the monkey? Look at that. Inside pockets for, I guess you could slip your foot.
For the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
slip your
water
phone.
bottle. Hello.
Okay. That's
Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's real cute.
It is cute.
I love
I
it.
like it. This thing, it was the first thing you walked into the house. You turned right, and there was the bedroom, and it had this glass tray
With beveled edges.
with beveled edges, and it has mirror glass all the way around.
Hmm. Not broken.
Yeah, in very good new condition.
Hmm.
It was $10 by half price $5.
Yeah, you can do something
So
with it.
it's- surely I can find something
Yeah,
to do with this.
I liked it.
I like the two goodies at the show. Some Fiesta mints, nuts, not spicy. Shared some beef jerky with my daddy. And
Did he try any?
I don't think so. And I also got some tea. Some cold tea and some chai.
And you don't have to brew it. It's just the kind that
You add water. And then some Christmas tree pretzels as well.
and I got some of those too.
And from the pretzel guy, which he is hilarious, cinnamon sugar and spicy deal.
Ooh, okay.
And then we went to the store and I got some scones for breakfast. Pumpkin and blueberry. And then that was all that. That's my but that's what I got in my haul.
Oh, and your jewelry. You had some jewelry down there.
Oh, yeah. Jewelry too at the estate sale. I'm not been very good at being in order. I'm kind of going all over the place.
And the jewelry was,
They had a poster and they said a necklace was $5. A bracelet might have been $2. Something $1.
so the 5 ended up being $250
Yeah.
since this was half price day.
I knew there was a lot more jewelry that I could have gotten, but I thought, okay, I'll just get 3. So I thought these were cute. It's keys.
Yeah.
And then I thought, ooh, cute for Christmas. Red. And then this kind of went with what could go on my outfit today.
Mm-hmm.
They're
And you can
earth-toned.
double it
And I can double it.
or triple it.
And then wear it along with this too.
Yeah, good.
To pair with.
Okay, very cute. Sorry, I'm showing my trash. What? We always have trash.
That's like laundry. It's never ending.
Yeah.
So that is what I got at my haul today.
Okay.
We'll come over here
Yeah.
because we
We-
can't duplicate it.
Yeah, we both got these
Mom got me some socks.
because it was buy one, get one half off. And I said, well, let me just get them, and then I'll just let you have them so that we could get the deal.
And then as I was scrolling, as we were getting our nails done, toes, I saw Old Navy had put out some Christmas
Pajamas.
pajamas.
Pajama
Not really
pants.
looking pajama looking.
And they said they were $29.99 on the tag.
Yeah.
$30.
Uh-huh.
And guess what they were today at Old Navy?
$8.
$8 for regularly $30 pajama pants. Or is that not cute? So cookie
those
ones,
Christmas ones.
and they're not flannel. They're just kind of a
Yeah.
cotton.
And then Mom got these, which I did not.
Now Suzanne didn't get those, but I thought they were cute.
They are cute,
Yeah.
but I just thought, we had to have those.
And then we had to go over. I said, "What are we going to wear as a top?" So we went looking around, and these should have been over there with them.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, with the plaid, look at this.
And
And the shirts were
the plaid and the plaid.
Yeah, $11.99, 11
Yeah,
something,
49.
$11.49 for the shirt, $8 for the pant. So that went together, we thought, and then cookie. I just don't know why they didn't have those together.
I don't know.
They would have sold a lot more if they would have had them placed
planned on
together.
And
And then mine, even though this was a cookie, it just said nice and cozy. Well, all of the characters are in their pajamas, so nice and cozy.
it goes.
I just thought that would be such a cute thing. So we are stocked up for Christmas pajamas.
We are.
Yeah. Cute.
So I'll trade off and let Mom show.
We got Suzanne's because hers are exactly the same except for the cream colored ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the Christmas Roundup,
Yeah,
which is
it's
a culmination of businesses around the
big and
area.
small.
It wasn't just the city, it was towns all around brought their businesses. So this business was called Dotsy's, and I know it's another pair of Christmas pajamas, but it's the Nutcracker. Nutcracker and then a Christmas tree top. And here's how I do my pajamas. I get a large in my pant and an extra large in my top because I do not want anything against my skin when I'm sleeping. So, it gives me quite a bit of room. And then at another place, sometimes I don't like just the, whoa, it's Christmas. I just want something subtle. And I had in mind a cardigan that would go with this. So it's just a simple Merry Christmas with a little nice Santa face. Nothing, super special. And then this one was at a really unique place. And it has vintage postage stamps all over it. And I started to get the medium, but I want to be, plus when you wash them and dry them, if I might not dry it, but see, it's pretty,
Yeah.
it's gonna fit. So I thought that was cute because I just love vintage, anything vintage Christmas. And then at Dotsy's, the same place, burgundy is the color this year. And I thought this was a really pretty sweater because it doesn't have any buttons, just has ties. And it doesn't close. It's not made to close. So I wanted something burgundy to wear for November and December. Because I think burgundy's a really pretty color for November. And then another place where Suzanne got her jacket, they had these pants, and I said, oh my word, look at the pearls down the edge and across the back. And they're the kind of size that, you know, if you lose one, it's pretty easy to find that kind of thing. They are super long, and they were a 1531. And I said, I'm a 31. You've heard me say this before, J. Crew 31. Perfect. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go with the 31.
Not me.
Anyway,
Which I was.
and they fit exactly like a J. Crew jean. I love them. They're wide legged and a little bit long, so I'm going to have a bit of a heel, a boot of some kind to wear them, which won't be a problem, you know. And they were not real expensive. They were $53.
Mm-hmm.
I thought $53 for jeans? And then at another place, well, the same place that I got the vintage, well, you know what? That might go together.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
It
that.
would.
Oh, that'd be cute. The vintage Christmas shirt, I think, would go with these.
It would.
And what I liked about these is that they have fabric pockets on the side
Those are
that
cute.
go all the way around to the back. They cover it like right here
Yeah.
on your hip. And then a little bit of the same fabric at the upper back
Those are cute.
yoke. And then they're almost a barrel jean. Not quite, but almost. And just a little bit of distressing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, don't you think that would be cute together?
Yeah, it would. Oh, yeah.
See?
It would. Very
Oh,
cute.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that'll work. And of course, it goes with a lot of other things. Now, they were a little more pretty fitted.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot have a whole bunch of pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving, or I won't be able to wear them. So, I'm going to have to limit by. But they were in small, medium, large, extra large. So I just went with my large, the size I always get and everything. And a little bit of elastic, but I told Suzanne when I put them on, I said, oh, this elastic does not help. It's not that stretchy. So they barely, I mean, they fit. They don't hurt or anything, but, you know, we're going to have to watch what goes on what passes the lips. This holiday season. And then she got the Christmas tree pretzels, but these are not for me, these are my husband's. I bought him those. And then I'm going to share these with Suzanne, the peppermint bark. And somebody the other day was making their coffee. I don't do coffee, but they broke up some peppermint bark into their coffee and had a peppermint coffee. And it was pretty, and they said it was good. So
Yellow.
I think that'll be kind of fun. So I'll share this with you.
Okay.
And then we talked about the socks, didn't we?
You did.
Okay, so this is my Ulta haul. Like I said, I got the same thing as Suzanne, the tart. Here we go. Well, I found this. You got what
Yeah,
I got
did.
here.
I did. But I was needing mascara anyway.
True. And then I wanted to get for my niece, I got her a Lancome last year and she really enjoyed it. And I'm sure she's already used them. I hope she has. So usually I get it at Dillard's, but I saw this advertised.
That's crazy that Ulta had that.
I know. I was
That's
looking
really
on,
neat.
or I got an Ulta, maybe a catalog,
Mhm.
one of their catalogs. Anyway, I thought, they've got a Lancome special? So this is going to go to my niece, but you had to spend, it was $89, but everything in here could total $534.
Oh, wow.
I think that's a good deal, because I know about that.
Yeah.
I purchase that all the time, and it is not cheap. You know, and then their mascara, and their creams, you know. Plus
And
their
their
cute little-
packaging and branding looks very wicked,
Oh yeah, look here.
but it's Paris themed.
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
I still think it looks wicked.
It's a pretty box. So in order to get this, you had to spend like $42. Well,
By the time
the
you do all
mascara
that,
is $32. Not enough, right? They
Right.
always trick you. Well, if you spend this, you get this, but then you go pick out something. Well, that doesn't quite.
it happens with cart shopping too, and they say, no, add $5 more for this. Oh,
And
no,
then
no.
you'll get free shipping. So then you spend $60 more to get the $5 free shipping off, which is really a trick and a half, you know?
Robbery.
Trick your
Robbery.
mind. Okay, so I had to spend to get it. So this is the only mascara I use, Hypnostrama by Lancome. And then if you're a lip pencil person, I am. This is I've tried lip pencils all over the world. This is the best lip pencil you can get. It does not come off. It works really well. You do have to sharpen it. That's the only thing. It's not self-sharpening, but that's okay because it is such a good lip liner. And then a long time ago, I used.
So, regardless, stays $89,
Yes.
but this adds on.
Yeah,
Right.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the trick. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to use Mel Glacé, and the girl talked me into Mocha Havana. She said it's just a little more color. She said if you get Mel Glacé, you're barely going to see your cheek color. And I had written this down in my notes anyway, and I thought, well, I must have written it in my notes for a reason. So I went ahead and got the second choice that I had on my notes of cheek blush. So I went over what I had to do, but this is definitely, I need it. You know, I don't buy it unless I really need it. And I try to change mascara. They tell you to change mascara every month. No,
I was bad. I went more than a month.
I went nearly 3.
Yeah, me
on
too.
This last one that I did.
Yep.
I don't think that's terrible. If it is still moist and
I was getting gloppy.
if it gets real dry, okay, it's done.
Mhm.
But if it's still moist and it's going on well, I'm not gonna chunk it. I'm gonna use it. So that was that. And then to remove makeup, these are my favorite from Ulta. I get the exfoliating because one side is soft, the other side is exfoliating, and it helps me feel like I'm really taking my makeup off really well. And you know, the other day I showed my DHC haul, and I said that cleansing oil takes off makeup real well. Well, so does this thing. If you have a problem getting your eye makeup off, like if you wear waterproof mascara,
That's
which
good.
I don't,
Oh, either.
but this, your mascara is gone. One swipe and it's off. This is the best eye makeup remover I've ever used. Okay, so that was Ulta. And then at my estate sale haul, this was kind of a done by $1.98 at Big Lots Woo, and I got them for like 37 cents because they were half price of 75. 37, I don't know, whatever it would be, half of 75 cents to go on our Disney tree because I like the red bulbs. Okay, this was probably kind of a dumb purchase, but my niece has been looking for some really nice serveware, and I'm gonna see if I can get this polished up. If I can't, I'll just keep it. But if I can make it look new, I may ask my sister if she would like these serving pieces because they're very ornate and beautiful. This had a price of $25 on it, so half price, $12.50. And I need to look on that thing on your phone. What is that thing called where you can
Google
check
Lens.
prices? Google Lens, see what they are. And then these two were together and they had 25 on them. No, they had 15 on these, so that ended up being $7.50, which I didn't think that was bad for those. But they're gonna have to be polymers, and they're silver, which I'm not fond of that. But anyway, all right. You know, I've had this glass and crystal fetish of candlesticks, and look at this, y'all. These are a little bit hazy, so I'm hoping that they will wash up well. But it's beautiful. Don't you think they're beautiful? These are my favorite. And they were like $12, and these were less. I don't know why these were less, but they were. And I think those are just gorgeous to go on my circle of candlesticks that I've got going on over there. And then this little crystal bowl. Do you remember how much this one was?
10.
Wasn't it? It wasn't much. Was it 10?
I think it was 10.
Okay, so anyway, here's the test. It's crystal. And you hear that lovely clear sound. And I thought, I'll use it for something. It's just pretty. And and I got a birdhouse, but I've already taken it outside. And it was, what, $2 or something. It was a tall little birdhouse that I can put out there with my other birdhouses. So that is my haul from the estate sale, Ulta, Old Navy, and Christmas Roundup. And I only got one, basically, Christmas present out of the way for my niece. This will finish her. And I still need something for my sister. I've got one thing. Haven't got any of the great nieces things yet, but they want money or gift cards, so that's going to be easy.
Yeah.
And then the boys on the other side of the family, they want money. I just give them money. And then, their parents probably, their mom likes Kohl's gift cards. So we don't have a whole lot more.
No.
I don't have a whole lot more to do.
I don't have a whole lot more.
Except I don't know what Suzanne wants for Christmas. I got her one thing. She hasn't told me what she wants.
I don't know.
We're not going to do much this year. We're going to back off. We need to, I want to back off.
Okay.
And not do so much. Because the other relatives want to do that too. So, and what we get is we try to be smart about it and not like spending on like, guess what I forgot?
What? Oh.
I forgot. Let me bring it in here. Okay, so I get in this closet.
She goes crazy.
And I said, Suzanne, oh, this is a leather jacket. If you know Dillard's, you know that they used to carry, or I guess they still do, carry Preston and York. This is a lined, fully lined leather jacket. There is nothing, usually if people wear leather, there's going to be some wear, there's going to be some, it's a bomber jacket because it's got this elastic down here. And it was a size medium. And they had on it, look here, they had on it $10.
Oh my goodness.
This thing was $5. $5 for a leather jacket. We're going to look that up.
Okay.
And see what it would cost. And not even any wear other than might be a little dusty,
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was bad. It's a medium, so it's going to fit me. It's not going to be oversized. But what do you think?
I like it.
There's gloves in here.
Oh. What?
I didn't even feel in the pockets. Oh, I feel terrible. Oh, no. I didn't know those were in there. I didn't feel in the pockets. Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
Well, that's the mistake on them.
Penny.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you can't go back.
No. Well,
Okay, well, and they're
yes.
leather too. Those are leather.
Yep.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, okay. I don't like the color red. I never have. My husband, that's his favorite color. And it doesn't mean anything, you know. I don't like red.
It looks good on you.
But I thought Christmas, Valentine's.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, there for a while, people were wearing leather jackets.
Oh,
like
yeah, they
crazy,
were.
And then it kind of quit. It's a zip. It's a bomber. It's
Yeah.
not a bomber, partial bomber. I don't think a bomber has this kind of collar. I think they have different collars. But how often do you see elastic on leather? I would think that would be hard to do. But it is so soft. And you talk about warm. I need to go live in Colorado for a while if I wear this. It's going to have to get pretty cold to wear this. Okay, and then I made a stupid purchase, probably. I don't want to hanger.
Impulsive.
Yeah, it was an impulse buy.
Gets towards my time, and here goes my
And I
nose.
thought even then, if I decide I don't want it, I could sell them on POSHMARK.
Or at the thing that we go
Yeah.
to.
Okay, this was probably a stupid buy because it's also a medium. Cripple Creek, I'm not sure where that comes from. I have to look that up. This is also a leather jacket. It's a short leather jacket with embellishments. This looks more like something my sister would wear. And I don't know, heck, she might could wear it.
Looks like Reba, Miranda Lambert.
Yeah, it does. So I'm either going to give it to a relative because it doesn't fit me. You know,
Yeah.
we have a long way to go. I mean, I would never get that little. But I've thought about my great nieces. If they ever went to, we better check the pockets. Nothing in the pockets. If they ever go to a Western something, I mean, they live in Dallas. I don't know if they'd wear it or not. I'm going to ask my sister's going to come this week. So if it was just a little bit, okay, ready? We could stretch it. But it's a beautiful color, you know. And if it was just a little bit bigger-
Do the arm test.
What's the arm test?
Here we go.
Oh, like it, yeah. See.
Nope. Uh-oh. Yep.
But, okay. Do you not ever see some of those fancy women that leave their jacket open and just go? Could I do that?
Yeah.
Y'all tell me if you think this looks ridiculous, if you left it open. I probably need to give it to my great nieces or somebody. We'll find somebody that's smaller. It's $5.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that.
Either that or I'm going to sell it on eBay or POSHMARK or something like
I
that.
still think you could sew it with your jewelry.
Yeah. Suzanne suggested when we do our next show, my jewelry, I have a lot of turquoise. She said, we'll put this jacket on the hanger and, you know, show the jewelry and sell the jacket. We will look it up on Google Lens, see what comes up. I've heard of Cripple Creek.
Me too.
I thought Cripple Creek was a gambling place. But there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
Okay. That was what we got.
So, tell us if we're crazy.
especially tell me if I'm crazy about this. You know, am I nuts for buying something that I know I can't wear? But I got it because it was $5.
It's just the start of our little boutique shop with the steak.
We have a plan. Whether the plan works out or not, nobody will ever know. When it gets late, we get a little goofy,
Yeah.
don't we?
Yeah.
I'm worn out. And I think I'm also...
And I'm sorry in the background, I was yawning. I'm so tired.
we're also kind of making up for... I'm still very hurt by the loss of my Oreo.
I did a video.
It
didn't go too
I
far.
I can't even think about it. I miss her already so much that I thought about her off and on today, and I thought, and
Me
then I would
too.
I just push myself into all of this.
Yeah.
It's really bad to go shopping when you're trying to hide
Grieving.
sorrow.
Grieving over an animal.
Yeah. I don't know if I won't ever get over it. It's just killed me. I can't even tell you how much she meant.
It was hard to go through a day of school.
All right, we're gonna shut this off, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you made it all the way to the end. If you did, please give us some thumbs ups. We're needing likes.
Lights.
We hope you will like it. Love for you to comment. I love
Yes.
to read all the comments, and y'all are so sweet and honest. I love honest comments.
Me too.
And criticisms, and tell me, what you think. Be honest.
Yeah.
That's the deal. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
So today for Sunday we are eating at Cheddar's once again because I got a free free appetizer of chips and queso and lovely croissants, and we're gonna enjoy our meal. Yes, Caesar salad and soup. We're sharing chicken tenders, broccoli casserole, mashed potatoes and cream gravy, and a veggie plate.